Seems like investors are loving AppLovin right now, with the stock soaring to new highs after our quarterly report showed 90% revenue growth for the mobile app developer, which went public in April 2021. And joining me now with more is AppLovin CFO and President Herald Chen. Thanks for joining me today, Herald.
Hi, Alissa. Great to be here.
So congrats on a great quarter. Wall Street was very impressed by the results. What stands out to you as AppLovin's biggest achievement this quarter?
It was a great quarter across the board for us, tremendous growth overall, and then in particular, really strong growth, almost quadrupling our software revenue. We did almost 200 million of software revenue in the quarter. So it was really a great quarter in general, but really proving out the model that we've been talking about since we've been public. So it's great that we just keep putting out points to prove the business case that we're a software-driven business with our machine learning engine. And we've got a great group of applications that we run to feed first-party data into that machine learning engine. So it's great to see all that coming together.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit more about that breakdown between the app revenue and the software revenue, which you mentioned. Right now, the majority, of course, coming from the apps business, but that software revenue is just growing at such a fast clip. So how do you see the breakdown in the different segments evolving over the next year or two?
Listen, I think a key to our growth rate is our unique integrated approach to the marketplace. And that really starts with our core machine learning engine, which we launched just over a year ago called Axon. That machine learning engine matches our advertisers with the suppliers of publishing and ad demand, and does that at a very effective rate, at very good pricing. And that uses machine learning. But to feed machine learning, you need great data. And we get great first-party data from owning our own applications. Over the last 3 years, we went from 0 in terms of our own games to almost 2 billion run rate now in those applications. We generate great data feeding our machine learning engine. Then the machine learning engine feeds our software, which is App Discovery and our Max platform, which is really the big driver of our growth. So we do see that flywheel effect working really well.
And for mobile app developers, monetization is clearly key. So what specific strategies for mobile app monetization would you say are working best right now? And how are AppLovins developer tools helping clients unlock more growth?
Yeah, really glad you asked. We acquired a small business called Max a number of years ago, and we rebuilt it and have a great team underlying it. And we've recently shown that that is an exponentially growing business for us and really platform where we now have over 30,000 developers on it. And the reason why that's important, that's an exchange where if you have inventory to monetize, this is the most effective and efficient way to do so. And we've proven that time and time again. There's actually a blog we just posted this week, describing some of our customers who've migrated from their traditional solutions to our Max solutions. And they're seeing 15, 20, 50% increases in monetization on the same exact inventory. The one thing on top of that, which is going to accelerate that growth, is we announced the acquisition of MoPub from Twitter in the last month. That deal is still under regulatory review and needs to be approved, but we're very excited. It allows us to go from today, we manage about $5 billion in gross merchandise value through our systems on advertising today on Max. They have about the same. And on the back end, when we could put them together and grow them, we think we could get to about $15 billion of ad spend flowing through our systems, where we're helping those publishers make more money for what they do every day.
Now, for iPhone users, mobile games are, of course, downloaded from the App Store from Apple. So what's that relationship like with Apple, and what does it take to navigate that, especially when it comes to customer data practices and the evolution that we're seeing there?
Yeah, really glad you asked. That's actually the reason why originally Adam and the co-founders started the business. They found that they were actually trying to build applications and get them through the App Store. But there's so many applications in the App Store, they were not getting discovered. So our first product and our biggest product in software is called App Discovery for that exact reason. That's what our software does. It finds you the best users for your application at the most effective price. And so we're doing that across the big app stores today. We're one of the biggest customers. And so from a developer standpoint, our mission in life is to grow those developers' businesses. We enable them to go find the users as well as monetize their advertising inventory as appropriate. So we've got great relationships with that side. And then we are some of the biggest players in the App Store today, and we're glad to have them. They're great partners. They do provide an awesome service for us to get these developers known and into the marketplace.
It's a very competitive landscape that AppLovin's in. So what would you say is the biggest challenge the company is facing right now, and likewise, the biggest opportunity out there?
Yeah, I'd say it's probably both. The challenge and the opportunity is that it's a huge marketplace. It's several $100 billion of a TAM out there for us to go attack. And even given our growth and even our scale, we're still, a $3 billion company in that ecosystem. So we less worry about our competition per se, and we're much more focused on our own execution. And that's our opportunity and our challenge. Every day, can we get our team to go execute as we have done over the last few quarters, in particular this quarter. It's really due to this amazing team who's built amazing technologies, built a lot of trust with our customers to continue to allow them to grow. And there's an enormous number of additional customers to bring on board and a lot of the advertising spend, for us to go process.
Many investors out there care about profitability, and the company is turning profitable. Talk to us about that path and the trajectory that you're expecting there.
We're very proud of the top line growth in our business. And I know that's where a lot of the equity market is focused today, on revenue, but we also run our business focused on high cash flow, high EBITDA flow through. And Adam and I have run our businesses always that way throughout our career. And we're glad that we're able to generate significant amount of cash flow for reinvestment in the business, whether it's to reinvest in R&D, our user acquisition programs, or to help fund acquisitions, which has been a key part of our strategy as well.
All right, Herald, thank you so much for all the information today. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thanks for the time.
And for more executive interviews, make sure you check out investors.com/investing strategies. For Investors Business Daily, I'm Alissa Coram. Hi there, thanks so much for watching Investing Strategies on our YouTube channel. If you want more executive interviews and analysis of key trends to watch, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date.